was in the poker room doing my job, and I heard a loud thump in the high limit room. And so I looked through the dividing doors because they were adjoining rooms. I looked through the dividing doors and I saw Mr. Crandall on the floor. And immediately I knew, people don't take a nap on the floor at a casino. So I got coverage from my room and I went over and I discovered that Mr. Crandall wasn't breathing, nor did he have a pulse. Having been trained through the Elmira Heights Fire Department as an EMT for the last 10 years, I knew that immediately CPR needed to begin. At that point, the security supervisor and one of the gaming officials was in the room, and they called the on-staff EMT that works for Greater Valley. He came in and he and I began to rescue CPR and used the AED. This all happened within a matter of maybe 10 minutes. At that point, the Nichols Fire Department got there and they took him. I went back to work. Later on that night, I got CC'd on the security email about the incident. Surveillance and everybody was CC'd. And in the email, it said that he was responsive in the ambulance. Anytime you work on a person doing CPR and it's not successful, it's very disheartening. So for Mr. Crandall to have survived was a huge win, not only for him, but for me personally, because it reaffirmed to me that what I do with the fire department as an EMT and a firefighter really does make a difference. A couple weeks later, I was contacted through my work email about Mr. Crandall apparently had contacted the news media and wanted to do an interview with me, and that's actually the first time I got to speak to Mr. Crandall. Before then, I only knew him through the incident. After meeting Mr. Crandall, I discovered that not only did I do a good thing by saving a human being in general, but he's just a great guy.